Or this graph here, this chart, which is GDP per capita with international counterparts. So on there, it has Canada, United States, OECD, and it shows, it's quite stark. It shows that Canada has basically plateaued in terms of GDP per capita. For the average person, what is GDP per capita? What does that actually mean?
It's your income, really. It ultimately, the GDP, the gross domestic product, is the value of all the things that you produce. If you're producing more per person, over time, people will see their wages rise, their real wages rise. If you don't produce more per person, then your wages are flat. And so that is what we've effectively had in Canada over the last 10 years.
Why?
Because we are not unlocking our resources. Our biggest industry is oil and gas, and it's locked behind very aggressive anti-development laws and bureaucracies because we're blocking home building, and because we're overtaxing our population. We're punishing initiative with high taxes. The good news is that we can reverse all of these things. If we have the most pro-development and the fastest permits in the world, if we cut taxes on work, investment, home building, and energy, then we can massively increase our output of the things that we need to have a good life and the wages that people earn to buy it.
This seems to be a familiar story across some Western nations.
It is.
What are those Western nations, and what is the thing that they've all gotten wrong in common?
Well, I think that it's probably true in the UK and the European Union as well.
What did they do wrong?
Well, let's take Germany. They shut down their nuclear sector and they tried to effectively drive oil and gas out of their country. The end result was extremely high energy costs. And this was another intervention that took from working class people and gave to the very rich. Those who were able to get the subsidies for windmills and solar panels got fabulously wealthy, all very powerful people. But the workers in the plants and the mines of rural Germany ended up losing their jobs and paying higher prices for electricity, all of which, by the way, has been reversed because now the Germans are back to burning coal. So it did absolutely nothing for the environment. This is another example of government intervention totally screwing over the working class, a phenomenon across the Western world. And this is the big lie. The big lie is that when government gets big, it gives people their fair share. What it does, in fact, is it gives the money and the resources to those who have the most political power. Those people are all rich, and it pays for it by taking from the working class. So my mission in politics is to reverse that entire approach, have a small government with big people, a meritocracy that rewards work, and a free enterprise system that requires businesses compete for workers with higher wages and consumers with lower prices.